everyone, so this is going to be a video on my frequently asked questions. I did ask you to write down in my 7 deadly sins of fashion video. I asked you to put down some questions that you've been meaning to ask me that you think I haven't answered before. So I've got them all on my phone, so I'm just going to be reading. If I'm looking down, I'm basically reading from my phone. So I'm just going to go straight into it. Random order. How old are you and how tall are you? I am 24. I turned 24 on the 27th of March and I am 5'7". What did you do in school and have you graduated? I have finished school now, finished university. I did psychology. I took psychology for 3 years and yes, I finished last year. Initially I started off with biomedical sciences. This was in my first year. When I first went into uni, I started off doing biomedical sciences, but I hated it, so I switched to psychology and did that for 3 years, and I finished that last year. And how did it go? It went okay, but I absolutely hated it. My final year of uni was at the worst because I realised that I didn't want to be there. This wasn't my career path. I didn't want to go down the academic route. So it was a bit of a struggle for me to try to go to lectures and try to get all my essays done, all my assignments done and stuff. It was really like torture for me, but I managed to finish for some reason. I didn't want to like quit and have to disappoint everyone. Psychology was one of those courses where if you don't love it before you take it as a course, then don't expect to love it like halfway through the course, because you have to have a passion for it. It's one of those things where you have to have a passion for, but I really found it really hard. The last year of my uni was very difficult, mainly because I switched courses. The friends I started out with had already graduated the year before me, because obviously the fact that I changed courses meant that I would stay an extra year. So they'd already graduated, so I didn't really have many friends with me. And in sixth form, which is like higher education from between 16 and 17, I took biology, psychology, chemistry and RE, and I dropped RE and I stuck with biology, chemistry and psychology. And when I got to uni, I just knew that science wasn't for me, so I thought I'll switch to something else, which I did, which was psychology, and I thought I would love it, but I just did not like it. And if you are going into psychology, I would say definitely research into the course and make sure it's what you want to do, because if you don't like writing essays and that sort of thing, then it's not the course for you. Because it was a very like Nigerian uni, very Nigerian, and I don't feel comfortable with like rowdiness and being too, I don't know if it's right to say too Nigerian. I'm sure some of you probably get what I mean, but I couldn't relate to it, and I was into different things, and they were into what I was into. So yeah, I didn't really enjoy so much my final year of uni. And also during that time I was in a relationship as well, and that wasn't really going really well, so that was on top of everything, on top of not wanting to be at uni, not wanting to do this course, sort of just weighed down on me. So it was a difficult year, but I managed to get through it and I'm happy that I did. But I won't be taking psychology. I won't be going further with the psychology degree. What are you doing now after uni? This is a question that everybody asks me, like, what do you do for a living? How do you afford this? How do you buy this? How do you... Like, I'm not a student anymore, so I'm not a student. I don't have like student loans and stuff like that. But at the moment, I have decided I want to go into the beauty and fashion, possibly fashion industry. Beauty in terms of freelance makeup, I've sort of started that already, so I am pursuing that. But as a job per se, I don't have a job that requires me to leave my house every morning 9 to 5, so I don't have a job like that. YouTube is kind of a job to me now. It's sort of like a full-time thing, because I am trying to film as much as I can, so I do see that as kind of a job, but it's one of those jobs that you don't have to leave your house for, which is a good thing as well, because you can wake up whenever you want and film whenever you want and stuff like that. So at the moment I don't have a job per se, but I am, you know, furthering my freelance makeup part of my life and want to develop in that as well and get more clients and stuff like that. I feel that I probably won't be successful if I go into fashion than I would do for beauty, for like makeup and stuff. I've had so many thoughts maybe to do an extra course at London School of Fashion or something, a postgrad course, but I just feel like, I don't know, one, it's really expensive and it might be a waste of time, I don't know. So for now I am pretty much focusing on the makeup side and also doing the YouTube videos. How do you manage financially? Another one, a lot of questions about money. I really think that how people spend their money and stuff is very personal, and it's kind of rude sometimes when people keep pestering you about, you know, how do you afford that, why are you spending this and blah blah blah. I live at home, so I moved back from uni, you know, back home, so I only have to fend for myself in terms of like buying stuff for myself personally, but everything else, obviously rent and food, you know, I live at home, so that's already catered for, so I only have to sort myself out in terms of clothes, upkeep, everything else that just pertains to me. So in terms of spending in financial stuff, it's a lot easier because I live at home. When did you start wearing makeup and what made you interested in makeup? I started wearing makeup at like 16, and it was just like mascara and like lip gloss. It wasn't anything else. Like, I didn't know what to do, I didn't know what to wear, I didn't even know what each thing did, so I only really wore mascara and lip gloss to school. And I think it developed a lot more when I went to uni. My first year of uni I started, you know, buying foundation and concealer and powder and everything, you know, after watching YouTube videos. That sort of got me into the whole, ooh, maybe I should try wearing this and wearing that. You know, the whole YouTube thing, I decided that, well, first my friends were basically saying to me that, you know, you do get a lot of questions about your hair and makeup and stuff, why don't you make a video since you watch them a lot? And I just thought that I didn't really see what I would bring to the YouTube world, you know. I didn't really see myself as anyone would want to, I didn't think anybody would want to watch me and stuff. I do have a video on my YouTube story as well, and advice for uni, which I'll put down below if you haven't already watched those, so that gives you a bit more information about stuff, because I don't really want to go into stuff I've already mentioned before. I watched a lot of videos and I didn't really find many, you know, people that were of my skin tone, similar skin tone to me, so I thought that I'm sure there might be a lot of people out there who are similar skin tone to me and would like to know about makeup tips and fashion and hair, so that sort of got me into the whole YouTube making. I didn't really think I'd get successful at all, but I'm really grateful for, you know, where I am right now and how you guys have really supported me all through the 2 years I've been on YouTube. If you could do any job in the world, what would you most like to do and least like to do? I'd most like to be a makeup artist, a professional makeup artist, and possibly a stylist as well, a fashion stylist for, you know, for different clients and stuff. So sort of working for myself, but also being able to work for fashion shows and events and stuff. And I would least like to work in an office like 9 to 5. That's just gonna drain my life, because I have an attention span of a fly, so I just can't just sit on a desk and write things and paperwork and all that. It's just not me. So I think I would least likely want to work in an office, just doing, you know, like a bank job or accountancy or something like that. That's just not me. Are you religious? Do you believe in God? Yes, I'm religious. I'm a Christian and I'm a pastor's kid, so I'm a preacher's kid. So yes, I do believe in God. Where are you from? What's your ethnicity? For those who don't already know, I am Nigerian. I'm African, so that's where I'm from. What camera do you use? I use the Panasonic Lumix G3. I changed this camera in January. This was just 3 months ago. So I was using the JVC Vario camcorder. So right now I'm using the Lumix G3, the Panasonic Lumix G3. What are your views on natural hair? I have no problem with natural hair. I do applaud the people who, you know, start a natural hair journey and want to grow their natural hair. And I've seen a lot of pictures of people who have been really successful with it and have really long hair, and I really do admire them. But at the same time, I don't support the view that people with natural hair sort of have to impose their views on people who wear extensions and wear weaves, and claim that those people who do that don't like their natural hair or are ashamed of their race or ashamed of where they come from, or just or insecure about their hair. The whole natural hair journey is a choice, and wearing weaves and wearing extensions is a choice as well. So I really think that people should let people just do their thing. If somebody wants to wear a weave, let them wear a weave. Like, it's not anything to really to do with you. If you choose to have your natural hair, like, work on it, and I that's great. Nobody's saying you shouldn't, but I don't think it's right for you to come on a channel of somebody who wears extensions and say, I think you should not wear, why do you wear extensions? Are you insecure with your hair? Do you do this? Do you do that? Like, no, it's just a preference. Personally, for me, I like the way my hair looks in extensions. It's like less maintenance. I just couldn't go through all the stuff you guys have to go through. Those of you who do the natural hair journey, you have a lot of products that you put in your hair. It's just like effort. I like to get up in the morning and just put a serum or nothing at all sometimes, and I'm good to go out the door, you know. And I think this is a protective style for my natural hair as well. While I've got my hair in weaves, my natural hair is growing underneath, so I don't have a problem with it. I really do think people should let people be. Would you do the boyfriend tag? Now, this is a question that at first it was just okay, but now it's kind of annoying, because I have said in previous videos and previous occasions that I won't be doing the boyfriend tag, simply because there are two people involved. That's me and my boyfriend. If he doesn't want to, if he doesn't feel comfortable being, you know, asked questions and stuff on camera and stuff, and I think I should respect that. And also the fact that I think that this is a personal thing. I know I've shown my family, my sibling tag video, I did show my family, but there weren't any questions that were personal, and I feel that that part of my life, me and my boyfriend, this part of my life is a private matter. I do think that I should keep it special for me and him, not for 92,000 odd people who watch my videos. So I really do hope people respect that, because I still get questions constantly. I've even gotten some not so nice comments, and I really do think people should respect the fact that not everybody wants to do it. I know a lot of people do on YouTube, and also it's not really right to compare gurus or compare YouTubers because one person's done it, you know. And I also got another question saying, oh, because I'm on YouTube it's mandatory that I do it, and I'm thinking, no, it's not. So I really hope you respect that. You know, maybe if I do a vlog or something while I'm with him, maybe he could appear in it, but I won't be doing a video where I'm asking questions. Like, I think I want to keep that part of me, like, special, you know, for me and him. Where did you meet? It's a bit of a long story, but I knew him, like, I've known him for like 10 years. Like, we've sort of been like family friends, but not those sort of close, you know, family friends. I met him at this conference thing we go to. It's like a retreat every year for like youths, like teenagers and stuff, and every year we go away for the weekend, and I met him there, but I never really like thought anything of him. I just thought he was a good friend, good person. But it wasn't until last year when he got placed at a branch at my uni. I went to Bradford Uni. For those who are wondering, I went to Bradford University. His company placed him in the branch that was near my uni, so he obviously said, oh, I'm at your uni, I'm in Bradford, would you like to meet up, blah blah blah. At this time I had just broken up with my ex-boyfriend, so, you know, it was nice to have like a new face and, you know, something to look forward to. So it kind of went on from there. But yeah, it was a really surreal moment, and I never ever thought that while I was growing up, I never thought I'd ever see him like that. But I'm really glad the way things have turned out, and yeah. We are long distance as well, so I live in Manchester, he lives in London, so we kind of see each other like once a month and stuff. And another question was how we deal with that. It does get hard as time goes on. We have been together for a year. It's a year next month. We'll make it a year. It does get hard as time goes on because you're not at close proximity, but at the same time I do feel that it strengthens the relationship, and it's like you really know more about the person and get to know them a lot more than the physical side of things. If you're always with each other all the time, you know, that could cloud your judgment on a lot of things. You're really more infatuated by the fact that they're, you know, the physical side to them and physical emotions and stuff like that. So I really do think, as much as it's really hard, it does help to strengthen the relationship. And if, when you do go to meet them, you still have that spark, it does really say a lot. It does mean that your relationship is quite strong and it will actually last, you know, as well. So, I mean, if I had a choice, I probably wouldn't. I'd love to live in London, close to him. Does your boyfriend like you wearing makeup every day? First of all, I don't wear makeup every day. I wear makeup to film, which is every day. So technically, I am not leaving my house. So most of the time when you see me on YouTube, I don't have anywhere to go. I'm just filming for, you know, for making videos. So I only wear makeup. I probably leave the house like 3 times a week, or 2 or 3 times a week. But the rest of the day, rest of the week, I am at home filming, and I'm not. I basically film for like an hour or 2 and then take it off. So I don't wear makeup every day, like out of the house. And even if I did, he has no problem with it. He supports me 100% in whatever I do. So there's no issue with that. He's actually said that he prefers me without makeup, because I'm less uptight. But basically I don't like being like, I don't like my face being touched or my hair being touched and stuff like that when I have makeup on, and when I'm just like, when I'm all done up. When I'm with him, I tend not to have makeup on because it's just a lot easier to chill and just relax. And not having to worry about smudging or smearing anything anywhere or redoing my lipstick or whatever. So yeah. So that's basically the stuff, more information about me and stuff you were asking. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!